Okay, we're back.
All right.
Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Yep, let's go.
I remember this one.
Episode 8. The design. By. Episode 3.
Captain, do you see that?
This is a different squad of those scouting guys.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not part of the old one.
Yes, what is it? I cannot see it from here. Let's go check it out. Yes, Captain. I myself do not know Sukard's plan.
Oh boy, so Sukard's going to monologue about the plan.
Oh boy.
This
Yeah.
plan is entirely Sukard's. He can best explain it. Very well, Sukard. Do you really believe we can defeat Gavla for good? Yeah, that's not a bad point, Mike. The last time someone tried to defeat Gavla.
Oh god. Now we're going to
remembers
monologue about
our gripes.
Antros.
Yeah, for the how many times? Yeah.
I believe you once told me of the hero known as Antros.
Oh my god,
didn't you,
come on,
Mike?
come on, get on with the story. Do
A hero in every sense of
you remember this song by Gorillaz? Stop the
gave his
Dams?
life
Oh,
long
yeah.
ago
That was
in
his
an
theme for,
attempt to
kind of
Yeah,
like his
unite
theme for
Gavla.
season 1.
Right.
He was a troubled soul, lost, sad, and regretful.
People
of
seem
just
to like
about
Antros,
everything
and I
he's
certainly
done.
like Antros.
Yeah, yeah.
Antros gave his life
but
to destroy Gavla,
What I
believing
I
such
always
a
wanted to
noble
have
act would
his
redeem
memory
his
kind
every
of
fault
maintain a
forever.
proximity to the story,
may not
but
have
it's just
succeeded,
it's
but he has
heavy-handed.
been
Yeah, it's
here.
pretty heavy-handed.
Immortalized in history for all time. Antros was a friend and comrade of Icarax and myself,
Who
who
was a
served
friend of mine?
alongside us during the first war with Gavla. Put simply, we don't need another Antros. Prime Minister, Dakmia,
Just call him Mike.
Icarax.
Save us.
I assure you, this plan will defeat
He's not
Gavla
Icarax being all
permanently.
informal with him.
Yeah, right.
He didn't give a shit.
You remember when Dakmia, myself, and my Mox left you after our battle at New Gutanoa? We left not because we wanted to abandon you. We left because Dakmia and I had a quest we had not yet completed. We had to
And they
find
speak
the
so
third
slowly
member
and
of
they
the
Yeah.
enunciate
Bionicle
everything, and it's
Order,
just
known as the Circle.
We had a quest. The quest for marriage.
She did not accept.
yeah. So here we are.
So here we are now.
We searched far and wide.
She
fighting the
told me
Bionicle
we
empires
are
that
just
tried to hinder
friends.
our progress. But in fact, we found the third member of the
She
circle
told
by
me
accident.
I want to
The
ride
third
Icarax.
member.
yeah.
Icarax.
She prefers
Yeah,
Icarax.
so you say.
I
You
told
said every
her
member of
she
the
was
circle
a
has a
bitch.
unique power, but I've never had any kind of power in my entire life. Let me finish, Icarax. The circle was made long ago by the first Bionicle government of the old land.
To be clear,
It was
Sukard
designed
was
to be
never
a
trying to
last
do that with
resort in
that
a time of
man. No, he never had like a romantic. But
The
yeah.
history behind the circle is long, and I don't need to
I don't know
explain.
if we covered this
But
in a
my
previous
plan involves what
commentary,
the circle
but
was intended
someone
to do.
once
The
wrote
circle
me.
was
I think the
meant to be
premise
the
of a
means
fanfic he
destroy
wanted to
any
write.
kind
Oh,
of
boy.
threat
Yeah.
imposed to the
Oh yeah.
So you
I
know
think
the
you've
circle?
told- I
Yes.
think you've
Over
told me
time.
about
So
this, but
imagine
World
a
challenge. We left the old land and came
How
here.
do I put this in a Puritan
Members
way?
of the
yeah. because this whole commentary has been Puritan.
Yeah. Okay, just a three-way, but within the circle.
Oh.
So you know who was acting upon who.
Each member of
Yes.
the
Yeah.
circle has a special power. Dakmia can blast away enemies.
Well,
I
based
can
on your
heal wounds.
earlier commentary,
Oh?
it's Sukard and Icarax. Remember
Oh, that
moment?
it's all possible. It's all
It's
possible,
all
but
po-
she might need some additional augments,
Yes. Yes.
which could be just let's go on before we dig ourselves a deeper hole.
Yeah, yeah.
no visible
We're in pretty deep here.
Oh God, now that's an innuendo too.
Oh, God.
The circle was meant to be able to totally
At least it's coming over the
destroy any
monologue.
Yeah.
enemy that pose a threat to the
Chefs.
Bionicle race, no matter
Chefs.
how.
I don't know what that was.
How would this be done? Well, it is
Yeah,
So
simple, really.
he's just explaining what they got to do.
Myself
Yeah.
and Dakmia would channel all
Okay,
of
so
our energy
let me
from our
do this in a
individual
non
powers together. We would transmit this
Painful.
energy into
yeah, in a less painful way, and in a
correct.
quicker way,
Okay.
and in a less aloof, like self-important way.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so basically what happens is Dacmea has power, Sukard has power, and Icarax with the mask has the ability to channel that power. So imagine like Dacmea shoots her energy, Sukard shoots his, they go into Icarax and they come out as like a giant blast of energy, and that'll kill anything in front of it.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. The problem is they need protection in order to get to Gavla's lair. If one of them dies, it won't work.
Okay.
So that's why they need the minifigs. They need the minifigs to sort of escort them
Yeah.
into the garage.
and deliver
Okay.
her the
The
fist.
putrid lair of Gavla. We will enter her lair alone.
Oh boy.
Once we've found her, we will deliver the circle power.
The circle power.
Deliver the circle's fist.
Yeah.
The circle. Deliver the circle fist. Yeah.
Yes.
My question, though, is this. Why have you not already done this? Why come here instead of go to the garage? We need to get to Gavla's lair. Her mock armies patrol nearly every
So
stretch
here's a
of this
question.
house.
Yes.
Well,
are
it might be
strong.
answered later, but
Okay.
if they're all planning a rebellion, couldn't they just walk in without the Mox? Couldn't
The
they
Mox?
just- Yeah.
They're not planning it yet.
Well,
Cutter hasn't.
But,
Yeah.
Cutter. But like, once Cutter walks up and says, "Hey,
Let's do the rebellion.
Yeah, let's do the rebellion. Couldn't he?
That's true, but they don't. They're making.
no, not
right.
yet. But like,
Once they find out.
yeah,
Yes.
once they find out, when the minifigs just go, "Oh well, you have protection."
Right. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So you'll find out how this all happens.
Okay.
Warriors, but we alone would never reach her lair alive. Her mock soldiers would
Right now,
surely
the Mox are
destroy
under
us
orders to kill him.
before
Of
we
course.
made it. And if even one of us dies on our way to her lair, we will not be able to use our circle group power.
The
Are
zoo.
you saying you want the minifig military to escort the three of you to her lair? To protect you? It must seem unfairly demanding.
I'll just say, if any of
That
you,
is exactly what
if
I
any
am
of the
asking.
fans like the Zoom,
Unless you have your
you
own
may
plan for
have to
defeating
part with
Gavla,
it.
Yeah.
This is the best plan I've
It will be
got.
used, but when
My
appropriate.
military
Right.
is strong, but the Bionicle Empire is so much stronger. Our losses would be high if we undertook this operation. But like you say, I don't have a better plan. My goodness, your plan is the only plan anyone has ever devised for defeating Gavla.
My goodness.
My goodness,
I have no
my
choice
God,
but to
oh
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ, your plan is the
Forever,
only one anyone's
Prime
ever devised.
Minister. Prime Minister, I am sorry for the interruption, but we have received a call from another one of our scouting and communication squads out in the house.
Oh, you could have
three.
really abbreviated that.
I must
Yeah.
attend to this matter. Officer, patch me to this squad.
This is also.
Yes, Prime Minister. Hello? Prime Minister.
Go ahead, pause it.
We have found something strange out.
I forget the author, female author. I forget her name, but she had. Anyway, there's some female author who once said you should never write anything until you're about 35. And cynical.
Yeah,
But the whole point is you don't have enough life experience to accurately fabricate life in fiction, in order or reflect life.
Yeah, yeah.
And so the idea is you should wait. It's fine to practice, but don't make anything public. Kind of
Yeah.
churn out. So this is probably evidence to her point. No, but seriously, this is not how humans talk.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
And I had lived most of my life in a single location in a single house before going out into the real world. So, bear with it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think whoever that author is, if I knew her name, but I think she's validated here a bit.
Yeah.
Here. There is some kind of envelope sitting out here.
There is some kind of envelope.
There is some kind of envelope. Our society has forbidden contractions.
Yes.
We must speak every word with a certain
comma.
percentage. Yeah, we must speak every word with a comma. No contractions are allowed. My friend attempted to use a contraction. He was killed.
Yeah.
My other friend attempted to use can't instead of cannot.
Yeah,
he
right.
is in a labor camp.
Yeah.
It's marked with what looks like a drawing of a minifig head. This envelope is massive. So large that the two of us couldn't possibly bring it back to our shelter.
I don't know about that,
even
it's
if
pretty
we lifted
light.
it.
Yeah.
Call me crazy.
Call me
But I
crazy.
think this letter may have been written
No, I'll
by
call
a
you
Bionicle.
mad.
The
Yeah.
drawing makes me think that the minifigs were supposed to find it. Stay on the line, soldier. Mike, what is it? One of our scouting and communication units has reported in. They think they may have found a letter addressed to the minifigs.
A letter.
Written
Yeah.
by a Bionicle.
And all of the T's are.
It's
Great
their
effort is
guess.
made to pronounce all the
Yeah.
consonants.
The envelope
Yeah.
is massive. They need someone to help them carry it. Sukar. Yes? You have two Mox here, correct? Correct. If I sent my officer
Correct.
with your two
Yeah.
Mox and his radio, Could you have my officer guide your 2 mocks to the position of this letter?
Letter? So instead of "oh my god" is the drinking game, your drinking game is how many times do they pronounce a T?
Yeah, like
Clearly.
emphasize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a job for you.
Did the Empress say what it was she wanted to speak with me about?
No, I don't believe she did, Cutter.
Cutter, yeah.
Of course.
Another drink.
I shall open the gate, Cutter.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Glad
After
we're
I
not
meet with the
drinking
Empress,
for this.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
going to call my soldiers together. That is when we will initiate our plan.
Yes, General. I am ready and willing.
Open the gate. They're here. Strange mission, wasn't it, Battle Mantis?
What?
Yeah, something was just occurred to me. It's like, it would have been funny if he like mail delivery, like you know, like mailman, you know.
Yeah, but they're taking this all way too seriously,
yeah,
so
no,
yeah, they can't drop. I have found the letter.
Please open the gate.
Yes.
Okay, Sukard, here it is. Thank you, Armadillo. Can you pull the letter out? Yes.
Can you pull the letter out?
Yes.
Here's something I noticed. He was originally writing on a note card, and now it's a
Read it
notebook
to
paper.
us.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, here it goes.
Maybe he decided to. Maybe that was first draft on the note card.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was first draft.
Yeah. So now new legs are kind of growing in front of her.
Mm. You know, something just occurred to me.
What's that?
If shit.
You'll block that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If Gavla can read minds,
Yeah.
and
She can kind of.
kind
It's
of.
a
Yeah, well,
developing
I mean,
power.
Yeah, if it's developing, wouldn't you be a little worried to see her again in case she reads that you're gonna rebel against?
Oh sure. Oh sure. Yeah.
That's
but
kind of a risk.
yeah, it is a risk.
What
Ugh.
is it, my Empress?
Okay, we'll pause it here. Part of it is like, yeah, a lot of Cutter's apprehension you can tell just by his like, I guess you can't really say body language, but the way he's conducting himself, the way he's speaking,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can sort of tell like he's real nervous.
Yeah.
But the problem is Gavla is so bad at reading people. She's such a misanthrope
Yeah.
that she needs mind reading
Yeah.
in order to be able to tell what other people think. She
Okay.
can't tell by looking at them. That was somewhat intentional, but still,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, even so, like,
it's a risk for
Yeah.
sure.
anyway.
Reveal to you my plan for this house, for this entire world.
Yes. That you did.
Yeah.
That you did.
Dear Minifigs, and, if you are there, rogue bionicle allies of the Minifigs. This is General
The anime
Cutter of
grunt.
the Bionicle
Yes.
Mock Army. You may have heard of me. I am the creator of many mock soldiers in the army, and also the creator of mock designers who in turn build more mock soldiers. I knew it! Knew what?
Yeah.
Myself.
So they were wondering why the Mocks are not
Yes,
as good as fighters, and now
uh,
they
I've
know.
been fighting the mock army of Gavla across the land. Something seemed wrong about Gavla's soldiers. They seemed dumber, not as skillful in combat. But this is why. All of the mock soldiers in the Bionicle Empire came from Cutter. He himself is a mock. Who is Cutter? General
Cutter.
is the commander of Gavla's mock
Commander.
army. He is Gavla's first and only mock. But that is why the mock soldiers of Gavla's army don't quite act right. They are malformed, inbred from other mocks. Wait, Gavla's first mock is the one who wrote that letter? The letter goes on. I know our people have been.
They're all, like,
envious
shocked
that
at
I
every
serve
fucking thing they
your
hear.
ancient
Yeah.
Yeah.
oppressor, the Empress. But this letter, should you
We're
find
out
it-
of raspberry jam.
Yeah, like a trivial thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
This
You
must-
spilled milk?
yeah, yeah.
doesn't make any sense to me, as I should be totally obedient to her as her mock. But something is happening to me that I cannot explain. I have abandoned the Empress because of what she has told me. The Empress spoke in private to me about her plan for our world. This plan is hideous and foul, and
Which
I
is
do
why
not
I
want
won't
to
say
follow
it.
her if what she is
Well, no, he
planning
does.
happen.
He's
he
just
does?
taking a
Let me
little while to
explain
get to
Oh.
it.
you.
Oh, I thought he was going to be vague
The
about it.
No.
Empress's plan.
I don't think.
I told you my plan. I entrusted you with secrets no one has ever been told.
Yes, I understand this.
When I told you my plan, you showed a strange apprehension about it. Why, Cutter?
I had things I had to do that day.
How easy you are to read, Cutter.
What?
You don't approve of my plan, do you, Cutter? I can only imagine what you did after you left my chamber.
Chamber. Why didn't you remember our
Where are you
anniversary,
going,
Cutter?
You're a bit skittish today.
No, no! Get away from me, you abomination! No, no, my Empress, please!
I was going to dispose of you one day, Cutter, but I had no idea it would have to be this soon. No, get off me!
Huh?
Thank you for building me an army, Cutter. You are no longer needed.
Aw.
Yeah.
General? General, is everything all right? Oh no! What's this? A witness to my little crime? Oh, we can't have that. Oh no, 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 no! You're not going anywhere.
So you can also shut the door.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no! No, no!
Read on, Sukard.
So, yeah,
the Empress
there goes
has
the
called
rebellion.
this scheme
Okay.
of domination. the
Well, I didn't see that
design.
coming. But
From
Okay,
what
good.
she tells me, this plan of hers has been in the making since long before she even created me. The design is intended to give her absolute power in this world, not just ruling over it, but dictating every event. From what she tells me, this plan began long ago. She said that the design involves
So we don't really know what Bioscenes can do. We don't really know what they are doing.
Yeah.
But one thing they can do is they can change the weather. They can manipulate certain things about the world once they merge with it. So the idea is if Gavla develops further and further, she might be able to do some pretty crazy things.
Yeah.
And it could endanger them all.
Okay.
Having been two such pawns.
It's like we don't really know what she's going to do, but we know it's going to be bad, so we got to stop her.
Right.
The Empress has divided the design into 4 phases.
So, okay, so the whole point is
Phase
this,
one
is
was
it's
uniting
talking
the
about
Bionicle
all of her
race
steps to
under
reaching
her
this
rule.
state of power.
She used
Okay.
Korax to do this, then dealt away with him to secure her dominance over the Bionicles. Phase 2 was the slow transformation of the Bionicle race from real Bionicles to mere servant Bionicles. She said the first part of this involved her making clones of every single Bionicle she had under her rule. This destroyed the original Bionicles in the process. When Antros defeated the Empress long ago, this put Phase 2 on halt. The Empress returned, though, and she moved quickly to make up for lost time. She spoke of having created a puppet emperor. So
This is weird because he's the one who's reading
and she
it.
called
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
the Monarch. She used the Monarch
Yeah,
to
that's-
build
So she
her
was
clone
weakened after she
models,
came out of the pool.
replenish
Yeah,
her
yeah.
So she wanted someone else to rule while she recovered,
She
Right,
and then
right.
she'd show
eventually rose
herself
to
when the time
dominance
came.
herself,
Right.
So Monarch was
replacing
the
monarch
stand-
and tossing
stand-in.
him
Yeah, yeah.
aside. Now the armies once again followed her. After a failed attack against a minifig fortress,
Guy shot
the
himself,
Empress
Carl.
called back her
God,
clone
yeah.
armies. She had every single clone soldier killed, and their body parts were recycled into the mock soldiers of today. By doing this,
Today.
the Empress has essentially destroyed the Bionicle race. They are now nothing more than matter that will serve
Matter.
myself
Matter,
and
yeah.
thus her.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I, Cutter, was
Cut
the
her.
Empress's
It's-
first
it's
mock
Shot number
device.
20.
I know, right?
Building the mock armies. Oh, how I regret this. Phase 3 is what the Empress is working on now. Phase 3 is the purging of the minifigs. She wants to use her new obedient armies to destroy the minifig race, for she believes them to be inferior creatures to herself and her soldiers. but the Empress appears to have initiated Phase 4.
So this is all in that
alongside
meeting that
Phase
she
3.
told where
Yeah.
she was
Phase
speaking with
4
Cutter.
of the
This is all the
design goes
information.
along with her
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she actually did not share everything she knew.
Okay.
She could. She said, "I know all the answers about why we're toys, all this stuff."
Yeah, yeah.
But she's like, "I'm only gonna share with you these things."
And mutilated. She looks nothing like she once did. But there is a point to this mutation. The Empress told me that the mutagen coursing through her veins is preparing her physical body to merge with this very world. Over time, she will totally lose her old form and become something far beyond. Once she has achieved this, she will be one with our environment. The Empress already has the power to switch on lights in the house. I'm sure you've noticed clouds across the land lately. This is no mere incident. The Empress is slowly merging with our world as we speak. She is controlling weather itself.
Yes, that it's just
She has willed
this
these
happened in
clouds
season
to
1. That's
come
all you need
across
to know.
our world,
Yeah.
and weather itself has kneeled and bent to her bidding. With further mutation, what she may one day look like, what she may one day be capable of doing, it boggles the mind and makes me quake in fear. Already now, her mind is fading away. She has
The idea,
lost her
one thing with
sanity
the
and is
bias
slowly
scenes is if
becoming
you remember the
delusional,
scholar bias
but
scene
I
from
have chosen to
Pioneers.
back away
yeah,
from
so
her
he was kind of a
this
little loopy and
abominable
weird and
plan.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I am
and so
rebelling.
Gavla's becoming a little more
As I
insane
write
and weird,
this,
and
I
that's what the
plot
mutagen
with one
also
of my
kind of makes
monks.
you.
I must go
I don't want to
see
say
the Empress
schizophrenic, but
after
you
I
really
write
you
this
really
letter.
lose your mental
After
faculties.
my
Yes.
meeting with her, I will inform the rest of my army about the plan to rebel. We will not follow our Empress to the obliteration of our world. In time, I know she will destroy both the minifig and bionicle races. She wants to have total control of our world, and she's close. Dear minifigs and your bionicle allies, I am General Cutter, and I want you to know that I am on your side. After my meeting with the Empress, I will go and bring my soldiers
they don't
to
know
this
he's dead now.
cause.
Yeah.
If we find you,
But they're gonna, like,
we
kind
will
of-
join you.
Yeah.
Good luck,
Okay.
minifigs. I now call you allies. Mercy upon us all. Mike, more allies to our cause. Not just that. The Empress's plan. The design. It sounds like the Empress is well into her design. Indeed, Dacmea. All the allies in the world won't change this fact. We've got a lot of work to do if we ever want to see any kind of victory. Our world is falling into darkness.
Thor into darkness.
It's like, how best can I amalgamate them all?
Yeah, right?
She just kind of eats them, and then her body will process. What?
No, just like you've been using different cuts.
Yeah.
And it's like ah.
Yeah. And there's another cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that's episode 8.
Yes.